Okay, here we go. It's November 5th. It's election day. And the market was a little weird today. Like going into the end of the market, volatility was rising. Let's see what what was the VIX today? Where'd the VIX wind up? Let me see. The VIX. Oh, this says the VIX was down. That's not true. It's a lie. But anyway, so it was a weird day in the market. Like throughout the day, the volatility was getting it was just getting pumped up fatter and fatter and fatter. My friend Brian had a really interesting trade on today that showed like what the volatility was doing. And if you get a chance, you should go definitely check him out. I'll leave the links to his stuff in the description below. But he's got a YouTube channel. He's like, I think Brian's probably one of the smartest traders I know. And he's super cool, nice, down-to-earth guy and super smart. And he's a programmer. And he has a ton of really cool indicators and scripts. I definitely recommend going to checking out his page on TradingView. Again, I'll put a link to his TradingView page in the description below. Check him out. So anyway, so here's the trade he had on. He has this cool trade he's working on. He's developing. That's not him. That's my wife. No, just kidding. But let me find, oh yeah, here we go. So check this out. So as the day progressed, let's see if we can look at some of these screenshots. So this is a 1 day, this is a 0 DTE trade basically. And so if you know anything about risk graphs, this pink line is the current P&L. That thing should be not that high off the ground. This thing is like floating. And, you know, by the end of the day, this pink line will transform into this blue line. We should see much more of a droop there like on a normal day. But as the day progressed, with it being election day and I guess the uncertainty of who's going to be the next president, Trump, the volatility just continued to rise throughout this. So check this out. Yeah, that's just really weird. This pink line was just rising up as the day progressed, where it should have been sinking down. Let's see. Let's take a look. So here it is a little bit later. Here it is like, I don't know, an hour or two later. You can see it just getting higher and higher. That's not the way these things are supposed to act. That's just this weird, like once every 4 year on election day trading reality where the VIX is rising. Again, these are 0 DTE options which expire in just like an hour or two. And look how high that's getting. That's like up to $200 on that thing. Let's look at another one. So as we get closer and closer, you continue to post these. And let's see this one. So here it looks like he was able to lock in as the pink line continued to raise and just pump profits into this position that expires in just like an hour or so. Looks like he was able to lock this in. So this is a cool position. This one is, let's look at a closer look at this. This is, no matter what, this trade is going to make him $400 with the ability to make up to 900 up here. And again, a lot of it has to do with this weird election day volatility rising into the close. Let's see how this trade wound up. So then as it went right into the close, it looks like he had this position on, I think it's like a few minutes until expiration. Again, these are options that expire in just moments, and the volatility is hovering like a UFO above the ground. And this trade worked out well for him. Look, he came up here and he locked in a plus $800 day. Anyway, that's just kind of a weird, cool thing that I noticed today as we're trading. And again, go over and check out Brian's sites, his YouTube channel, and his TradingView. He's got a bunch. He's got like, this is like a gold mine of goodness. And I'll leave links to all this in the description below. Anyway, as I was watching what Brian was doing, I was thinking, I wonder if there's a way to play this going into the close. And so let me show you the position I got in at the very end of the day. Let's see here. Filled orders. So this one right here, this is a butterfly. And I had a bigger plan than this, but I got distracted with something towards the last couple minutes. So I just left this on by itself. This was going to be a more complicated position. There's a couple extra legs in this, but this is the one that I got off for live. And so this is a butterfly, a 15-point wide butterfly, which I trade a lot. And I was able to, for tomorrow, this is 1 day out for tomorrow, the 6th. And I was able to get this for 70 cents, which is like ridiculous. Usually the same exact trade, which I do a lot of these butterflies, like 1 day out butterflies or 0 DTE butterflies that are 15 points wide. And these are, I've never seen them under $1. Usually I'd say they're like between, let's say maybe like $2 to $3. So anyway, I was able to get this one for 70 cents. And again, I was going to make this a little bit more of a, this was going to be the base for a position I was going to build out, but then I got totally distracted with something else. So this is all I got on. But I think it'll be really cool to watch this, how this reacts tomorrow. If there's a big vol crush tomorrow, I'm not exactly sure what is going to happen to this thing. I mean, I would think that if we're trading in the same general area where we are right now, which I would say most likely we're not going to be. But even if it ran up, then ran back down, I think if volatility comes down, this pink line is going to pop up super quick if there's a vol crush. If not, maybe nobody will find out who wins, and so everyone will still be on pins and needles. But I thought this would be a cool experiment to just kind of follow along with, put on today before the market closed, have the election results tonight, and then see what this trade does tomorrow. And if anyone has a guess or an idea, put it in the comments below, and whoever gets it right will win a fancy, fabulous surprise. Again, one of the things I was thinking that if vol comes out, this pink line will pop. But I think with the election results, it's really likely that price isn't going to stay there. Price could be anywhere, all over the place. But even if it like moves and just runs back through this area and volatility has come out, I think that pink line will be pretty high. Or maybe there'll be an opportunity where I can do some sort of a move where I could like lift up a leg like this. Or like so, or maybe do it on both sides, or maybe even both of them, and transform it into a butterfly that has a little tiny bit of risk, like $15. Even that's not a good example because they're still basing the prices on what they are right now. If these prices were to go out lower, I think that it's possible that with the right maneuver, we can take this butterfly and launch it and get it floating above the zero line entirely. So anyway, that's the video for today. Just real quick, short, sweet one. I put this trade on. We're going to follow this through. In tomorrow's video, we'll see exactly what happened. If you have an idea of what will happen with this, and you leave it in the comments before tomorrow, first person who gets it right will win a super duper fancy fabulous prize. Then in tomorrow night's video, we'll just take a look at it and see exactly how it all transpired. So that's it for this one. Again, go over to my friend Brian's site. I'll leave links to his sites in the description below. Go over there and check him out. Check out all these scripts and indicators that he has. Also check out his YouTube. He's a super cool dude, super knowledgeable, down to earth, and a ridiculously smart guy. All right, that's it for this one, and we'll see you tomorrow.